Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Accounts Simplified. Today we are going to learn a very interesting and an important topic, basis of accounting. So make sure you're watching the video till the end for your conceptual clarity. Alright, without wasting much time, let's quickly dive right into the world of accounts. Before starting, I want every one of you to please take a notebook and a pen so that you can write down the important points which I'll be unveiling in our today's class. Now, let's begin. What does basis of accounting states? Let us first understand the meaning of it. Basis of accounting refers to the method which is used to record the financial transactions. Business is all about recording the transactions. So this helps us, it gives us a method how these financial transactions are to be recorded in the books of accounts. We have two bases of accounting. Some firms follow cash basis of accounting and some follows the accrual basis of accounting. Let us understand what cash basis of accounting is all about. Cash basis of accounting refers to the revenues and expenses which are recognized when cash is actually received or it's actually paid. In simple words, it states that expenses should be recorded only when it is spent, and it does not really matter when the expenses are incurred. In order to make you understand more clearly, let me give you an example. For example, you are doing a business of your own, but you does not have a plot of land, but so you decided to rent a house. So you decided to go for rent basis. So what we have to do in such circumstances? We have to pay rent, yes or no? Let us assume that you were unable to pay rent for the month of August, September, and October, but you decided to pay the rent in the month of November. So, what does cash basis of accounting states? It states that the expenses will be recorded in the books of accounts for the November period only, because in the month of November you decided to pay the rent for the month of August, September, and October. All right. So these cash basis of accounting, it states that only when the expenses are actually paid, in that cases only, we are going to record it in our books of accounts, no matter when it is incurred. Similarly, for incomes, when it is actually received, at that time only we are going to record it in our books, no matter when it is earned. Now, coming to our next topic, accrual basis of accounting. What does this basis of accounting states? It states that revenues and expenses are recognized when they are earned or incurred regardless of when cash is exchanged. It is an absolute contradiction to the cash basis of accounting. It means both cash transactions as well as credit transactions are recorded in the books of accounts. Accrual basis of accounting, it provides complete information, and in most cases we use accrual basis of accounting. Most of the public traded companies, they follow this accrual basis of accounting, whereas cash basis of accounting is being followed by small businesses. Now, let me give you an example for accrual basis of accounting in order to give you a conceptual clarity about what accrual basis of accounting is all about. I'm going to give you the same example which I have stated in my cash basis of accounting. For example, you are doing a business and you decided to go for rent basis. So in that case, you have to pay rent, yes or no? But you did not pay the rent for the month of September, October, and you decided to pay it in the month of November. So what does accrual basis of accounting states? It states that your expenses should be recorded in the month of September, which means when it is incurred, no matter when the cash is actually being paid. Similarly, incomes should be recorded in the books of accounts when it is earned, no matter when it is actually being received or not. So I hope these two bases of accounting is clear to you all. Now let's quickly get a distinction between these two bases of accounting so that you can get a more clear picture about these bases of accounting. The first point of difference between these two bases of accounting is type of transaction. What type of transactions are recorded in cash basis of accounting? Only cash related transactions are recorded under the cash basis of accounting, whereas in accrual, both cash as well as credit transactions are recorded in the accrual basis of accounting. Now, when second point of difference is when the incomes are recorded in cash basis, it is recorded only when it is received, whereas in accrual basis, incomes are recorded when it is earned, no matter when it is actually being received or not. If it's earned, we have to record it in the books of accounts. The third point of difference is when expenses are recorded. Under the cash basis of accounting, it is recorded only when it is paid. But in accrual basis of accounting, expenses are recorded when it is incurred, no matter when the cash is actually being paid. The fourth point of difference is outstanding expenses, prepaid expenses, accrued income, income received in advance. So these type of expenses or incomes are generally not recorded under the cash basis of accounting, whereas in accrual basis, these type of transactions are recorded. The last point of difference between the two is legality. The cash basis of accounting is not recognized under the Companies Act of 2013, whereas the accrual basis of accounting is being recognized under the Companies Act of 2013. So that's all for today's class. But before winding, let's quickly revise what we have learned in our today's class. We have learned basis of accounting and its two types, cash basis of accounting and accrual basis of accounting. What does cash basis of accounting states? It states that expenses and incomes should be recorded when it is actually being paid or received, no matter when it is earned or incurred. It stresses only when it is being actually received or paid. Only that time we are going to record it in our books of accounts. Whereas accrual basis of accounting, it states that incomes and expenses should be recorded when they are earned or incurred, no matter when it is actually being received or paid. Even if we receive it or not, but if the income has been earned, we have to record it in our books of accounts for that particular period. And when the expenses are incurred, we have to record it. Even if we do not pay the expenses, we have to record it in our books of accounts under the heading outstanding expenses. So I hope you have understood these two basis of accounting, cash basis of accounting and accrual basis of accounting. And the last thing which we discussed was the distinction between cash basis of accounting and accrual basis of accounting. I've given the chart, you can refer to that. I hope you have learned something new today in our today's class. If you found this video informative, do give it a thumbs up, and yes, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Till then,